Do you want to make more money in 2022 than you did in 2021 doing what you love? If so, this is the right video for you, and I'm going to show you how to do all this with just a phone, a laptop, and $100. Yes, $100 is pretty much all you need for the 3 side hustles that I'm going to talk about today. And these are 3 side hustles that have helped me quit my job and do what I want to do. So let's get started with today's episode. And if this is your first time here, make sure to hit the thumbs up, make sure to hit the subscribe button, as I am going to be doing more videos like this for the next few days where I just share a lot of great insight of how to make more money and how to become more successful over time. All right, so the first thing I want to take a quick look at is some of the myths that come with kind of starting a side hustle. I feel like some of these myths really prevent people from kind of doing what they want to do. So the first thing, do I need a lot of money to start? The answer is no. Like I mentioned, $100 is all you need, plus that other equipment that I'm pretty sure most of you have on a daily basis: a cell phone, some form of computer, and $100. Do I need the best equipment? And I feel this is the second thing that really stops people from kind of starting something, right? You feel like, hey, I need to have the best camera, I need to have the best microphone, I need to have the best equipment to do this. No, you do not. You just need to start. And that's what I feel prevents so many people. If you go back to my first videos, I didn't have a fancy camera like I do now. This fancy camera that I have now probably took me 2 years before I even bought a new camera after starting, right? Some of these lights I just recently got. You don't need the best equipment right away. Do you need tons of subscribers, followers to start? Pretty much, do you need to be popular right now? Do you need to be a someone to be successful? The answer is no. When I first started my channel, and we're going to see the side hustles, I didn't have any social media. I pretty much just started from ground zero. And obviously, if you have social media, if you have great friends, if you have a lot of people that already follow you, it'll be easier, but you don't need it. I had nobody, and I'm doing just fine. Do I need tons of subscribers, followers to make money? So again, another answer is no. Many people believe you need to have over 100,000 subscribers, 2 million subscribers, some crazy numbers. Let me explain to you. Right now, I have 20,000 subscribers. 20,000 subscribers, and this year alone, with just that amount of subscribers, I'm gonna make somewhere between 90 to over 6 figures, depending on how this final month does. But to me, that's a nice amount of money. Maybe to some, it might be a little. To others, it might be a lot. But to me, close to 6 figures doing what I love without having to kind of answer to anybody, right? I don't have to go to my boss and be like, hey, boss, I need to go home because of an emergency. Hey, boss, I need to stay. I can't come in for the next few days because of emergency. No, I am my own boss, and I can kind of do this myself.
But before we begin, let's take a listen to today's sponsor. I want to thank The Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. The Motley Fool is a company that provides investing insight and stock recommendations for investors of all skill sets and risk levels. You guys know I love finding new investing tools and resources to help me scout out new growth stocks. And right now I have a discount for one of my favorite services The Fool offers. Through the Motley Fool Stock Advisor services, you get access to a ton of expert stock picks. Every month you'll get 2 new picks that are aimed at growing your wealth and to help you realize your financial goals. Stock Advisor's average stock picks have done amazing returns. If growing your money is something you'd like to do more of this year, you can visit fool.com/Jose Najarro or click on the link below for access to my special offer and decide if the stock advisor is right for you. Thanks again to the Motley Fool, and now onto today's video.
Obviously, being your own boss comes with other stress. Some people might not be up for that stress. I enjoy knowing that the amount of money I make depends on how hard I work, on nothing else. Can I get rich quick? I don't think. Obviously, anything you can get rich quick, but for the average person, I don't think so. Eventually, like I mentioned, this could be a side hustle where you make a little bit of money at first, maybe a few $100s, maybe a few $1,000s a month, which could be crazy, where eventually it can become your main gig. Is it hard? Will it take time, a lot of time? Is it hard? I don't know how to say this. It definitely has challenges. Is it hard? I don't think so. If you put the time into it, it is not hard. You're definitely going to go through some challenges, and you're going to learn on your way, just like everything in life, right? And that's why I recommend these side hustles that we're going to do are going to be on ones you enjoy to do, because if you enjoy doing what you do, It makes these challenges a lot funner once you accomplish them. Can I get wealthy over time? Like I mentioned, yes. And like I mentioned, practice makes perfect. My first video, and this video, if I look at it 2 years from now, 3 years from now, is gonna suck compared to what my video is in the future. If I look, I still have my first video up. It is the most awkward, cringe-worthy thing I have ever seen in my life, but I keep them up because that's a stepping stone. Me releasing that first video was a stepping stone where I am here today with this crazy equipment, with a happy life, enjoying what I do. So now I kind of talked about the myths. Let's take a quick look at how to make money. And I'm going to explain a little bit more about them in the end of the episode and how you can go about it. But how to make money. First, sponsorships. Second, services. Third, affiliate links. And 4, ads. Like I mentioned, I'm going to take a closer look later on in the episode. So first, side hustle number 1. This is probably my favorite side hustle because this is the one that works for me. I'm going to take a quick look at one in video, one in audio, and one in written. Maybe some people don't like to be in front of cameras. Let me just say, I hate it. I've like I said, watch my first video. I hate it being in front of the camera. I'm pretty much an introvert, but practice makes perfect. I feel more natural being in front of the camera. And overall, just the confidence boost that I've gotten from my first video to here is life-changing. And that kind of confidence gain alone by starting that side hustle a few years ago, I believe just that attribute of me becoming more confident in life has changed the whole direction of my life. So first, side hustle, YouTube video, right? Let's see the equipment and type of money you need. First, you need a YouTube account. I'm pretty sure if you're watching this, you have a YouTube account, a Google account. That's 100% free. Second, a video editor. You can find many online for free. Some computers you buy nowadays even come with their own video editor at the moment. You don't need anything crazy, especially when starting off. A thumbnail creator. So now thumbnail creator, this is pretty cool. I'm going to share some of the concepts that I use, right? None of the products that I'm using right now or sharing, I'm getting any form of affiliate link for, but these are ones I use on a daily basis. So I definitely know them. So this one is Canva. Canva.com is where I use to make all my thumbnails. So these is a free tool. I have a paid version of it to get a little bit more tips or tools. But starting off, Canva is great because they do have a free version. The second thing you're going to need is a microphone. People believe, like I mentioned, you need some crazy microphone. Here on Amazon, this is probably one of my favorites starting off. It's one of those small ones you can kind of plug into your shirts. $14, right? $14. If your laptop or computer doesn't have a webcam here, you don't need no crazy camera at the beginning. A nice 1080p camera, $63. And then maybe a ring light to kind of give the lights to you and kind of give you a better, your camera better quality. Lighting can help a lot. $16.99. So right now, ring lights, all that equals to $94. So with $100, maybe depending on taxes, you still have about $6 left to use to kind of start your own YouTube video. There's also a free kind of tool, which is called TubeBuddy, which I use that helps you kind of create titles, descriptions, and many other products to help your channel grow. And it's free for new YouTubers. So right now, with less than $100, I gave you a way to start your YouTube channel. So now how to start? We already got the equipment. Pick a topic you like or understand very well. For me, it's the stock market. This is a market, a topic that I can talk my head off. I can do this every day for the rest of my life. Second thing, practice makes perfect. The first few videos will be bad. 100%. My first probably 25 videos suck. My first 100 videos suck, I think. But every video I learned something from myself. Hey, maybe I should stop saying so many times. Maybe I should look at the camera a little bit more. Maybe I should bring a little bit more excitement in the video. Maybe I should add a little bit of noise out here and there. Maybe I should move my hands more. The more you practice, the more you get better at it. Don't hesitate. That first post goes a long way. Like I mentioned, everybody, their first video, you want it to be perfect. You want it to look like it was made at some studio company. It's not. Watch my first video. It sucked. But you start. That first step is the greatest thing to go. And you'll eventually find out what you don't know, right? Because right now you have so many questions with, hey, how do I start a YouTube channel? How do I do this? How do I do that? What works well? What doesn't? The only way you learn is by doing it. So how to make money. At the end, I'm going to explain a little bit. But if you have an idea and if you need help outside of this, let's say you have all this equipment, you need help, check out josenajarro.com. I do offer services to help kind of create your own channel and kind of create your own, either whatever type of idea, being audio, video, social media, how to grow the content you want. And again, feel free to email me as well. We can kind of work that out, but you don't need it. Let me just say, if you want to learn on your own, you can definitely find information online. But if you want to have personal time, feel free to hit me up. The second side hustle, this is going to be another one I enjoy and I do, Substack newsletter. So this is a form of written content. Let's say you hate being in front of the camera. I recommend, even if you hate it, still do it. Video is super important. But let's say you don't want to. You just want to do written content. A newsletter is probably one of my favorite ways to go. So one of my favorite tools to use here is Substack. Substack account is completely free. And they have a lot of great resources to help you build your newsletter. They even show you, hey, if you want to have like a paid membership, let's say you talk about food, right? A food critic or something, and you want to only offer it as a paid subscription. Maybe let's go somewhere $5 a month with 50 subscribers. $5 a month with 50 subscribers, that's an extra $203 a month for you just kind of sharing your information. So that's trying to get one subscriber in the first 50 days. You can make an extra $203 a month sharing the same content. Great. So Substack gives you a lot of great insight on how to kind of grow as a newsletter, how to kind of become a better writer. So definitely substack.com. I have my free newsletter. Make sure to check out the link below to learn more about it, where I talk about investing in general. The second thing I would say is get some form of text editor, something to help you write better. I'm an immigrant. English is my second language. I've come with Spanish is my first. And I suck at writing, right? I really do. And I use this website called Grammarly.com to kind of help me a lot with my grammar, punctuations, and everything. Kind of just the fluency of my writing has increased a lot used to Grammarly. They do have a free version. They also have a premium version, which is about $12 a month, I believe. Yes, $12 a month. Again, I'm not getting affiliates to any of these. I'm not sharing any links. These are ones that I personally use on a daily basis, and I know them. I'm pretty sure there's numerous other plans or numerous other companies online that can help you do this, but Grammarly is one I enjoy. So right now, total for this, it could be 100% free. Substack account is free. A text editor, you can find many online for free. And somewhere to improve your writing, like Grammarly, could be free. Obviously, if you want to pay maybe for the subscription services, it can go up to around $144 if you do it for the full year. So it can go from free to $144. Again, just start and do it. Again, pick a topic that you understand very well. Practice makes perfect. First few articles are going to suck. First 10, the first 20. You might not even have anybody reading, listening, or watching, but just do it. Eventually, if you keep improving, that's the thing. You're going to need to keep improving each time. And you're going to find out what you did wrong. People are going to come. You're going to get your first view, your second view, your third view, your fourth, your 10th. Eventually, it's going to be 1,000 views. Eventually, tens and thousands of views. So don't hesitate. That first post goes a long, long way. Next, side hustle number 3. This is probably my second favorite after video, and this is podcast, audio form. Maybe you enjoy talking about sports. Maybe you enjoy talking about video games, about romance, about something, and you want to start a podcast. Audio, if you want to talk about it, the podcast is the best way around it. So now let me show you the tools I use. Again, there could be numerous other tools, but these are the ones I'm familiar with. Buzzsprout.com. You can upload about 2 hours each month for free. So that's a nice amount, especially if you do 10-minute videos or 15-minute podcast every weekend, maybe even a 30-minute podcast every weekend. So that's about 2 hours every 4 weeks. So this free could work well with you, and it helps you kind of distribute. The great thing I like about Buzzsprout is Once you create an account here, they can help you distribute this to other directories. Let's say Amazon Music, Spotify, Apple Music, all these types of other places where they can find you. Buzzsprout helps you out. So it's very easy. And now the equipment that you need here, you just need a $13, $14 microphone that we use for in the video that I talked about earlier on for the YouTube channel. $14 is all you need to do a podcast. Maybe this Buzzsprout account. But starting off, right, the first month you do it, probably the first 2 months, the free version is more than you need, even the first 3 months. So this one can go from $14 for the microphone to $159, depending if you kind of get a 4-year subscription of Buzzsprout. Again, just like everything else, pick a topic you like or understand and want to talk about on a weekly, daily basis. Practice makes perfect. First few podcasts are going to suck. First few podcasts, no one's going to listen for the first month, 2 or 3. But this is why I believe it's also important to maybe on the time to build some form of social media. You don't have to have everything. You don't have to have Instagram, a Facebook, a Twitter, a TikTok. Pick one and use that one social media to help you grow and kind of bring viewers to this. Because obviously, if you just make a podcast and you don't share it with anybody, no one's going to find you. So you're going to need to use one form of social media to bring them to your channel, to bring them to your platform. Now, let's talk about the most important part, how to make money. Sponsorships. Sponsorships is probably one of the best ways you get paid for promoting their services. In this episode, you saw Motley Fool sponsored this video. And the easiest way to this is reach out to companies. You have to reach out. After you have a constant videos or whatever, constant video, constant podcast viewership, and believe in the products they have. And these 3 points are super important. You can't just make 2 videos and then start emailing random companies and being like, hey, I have a 2-episode podcast. Do you want to sponsor? A company wants to see consistency. So maybe for the first 6 months, do a video every week, do a podcast every week. Now in 6 months, what's that? That's about 24 videos, 24 podcasts. Now you have some form of resume behind you. Now you've hopefully also increased the amount of viewerships you're getting, and a company can see the type of products you're talking about. So a company is more likely to say yes to a sponsorship, but once in 6, 7, 8 months, don't feel scared to reach out. My first sponsorship, I believe, was with an investing company that I enjoyed their products, right? And do it with companies you enjoy their products. Actually, it all depends on the type of person. I personally only want to take a look at sponsorships on companies that I believe can really help out, that have some form of benefit to my viewers. If they don't, I have the opportunity to make so much more money, but I don't accept every sponsorship. I really don't. Obviously, every person is different. Some people might see no deal with it. But remember to understand the product that you're offering. And the first time, I think I only had about 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers is not a lot. It's really not a lot. And I reached out to a company and I showed them, hey, you got to be professionals to some extent. I kind of gave them a presentation. Hey, these are the topics I talk about. These are the type of people that watch my video. Your product is this, and it would work perfect for here. Would you like to sponsor one of my channels, right? So you have to explain to a company why they should sponsor you, right? You can't just be like, hey, this is my video. Check it out. Give me money, right? That's not how it works. Services, promote your own services, right? In these videos, if you talk about food, maybe you sell your own cooking products or teach others how to cook via some form of online tutoring lessons, right? For me, if you want to learn more about making a side hustle and kind of want to do it professionally, feel free to check out josenajarro.com where I have services like that. Affiliate links, a bit different from sponsorships here, where here in an affiliate link, you just need to have a link and drive customers to that website. Again, I personally only do it on products that I believe in, but this is a lot easier to get than sponsorships because here a company doesn't have to pay you for just promoting it on the video. They pay you for you driving more customers to them. So more companies are more likely to just give you a link. Hey, here, Jose, use this link. If people sign up using this link, you're going to get this amount of money. The final one is ads. This is usually done by itself. On the medium you are distributing, let's say here on YouTube, you're gonna get YouTube ads if you don't have YouTube Pro or whatever it's called, and I get a paid of some of that subscription of that advertising. So these are easy steps to invest in 2022. These are 3 side hustles. I pretty much gave you everything you need to start. All you need to do is get it and start. I mean, I don't know how much easier it could be. And like I said, 100%, that first one, you're not gonna know how to post. You're not gonna know if you should post it. You're gonna think it's completely garbage, and it most likely is. I'm gonna be 100% with you. It's most likely gonna suck, but post it anyways. That first video, that first podcast, and that first blog or whatever can really change your life, and it has changed my life 100%. I know at any minute I can go back to work if all this doesn't work out, but 100% has changed my life, and it can change your life in 2022. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Take care, have a good day, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. Take care. Bye.